Hi guys, it's Erica, and today I thought I would do a little travel vlog on all the schools I applied to, whether or not I got in, and then my financial aid. But I cannot set my phone up in a way that it won't fall when I'm driving, so I just parked in the Starbucks parking lot, and we're just gonna do a little sit down video. So basically I applied to 12 schools out of state, and I only applied to 12 schools and they were all out of state. I didn't really want to go to any schools in South Dakota, but basically I'm going to list them in order of financial aid. So I'm going to list them from least financial aid to the most financial aid, and then I'm also going to tell you whether or not I got it. So I think we're just going to get started. So the first school I applied to, this was the least financial aid I got and need-based, was Arizona State University, and then I also applied to their Barrett's Honors College. They gave me zero financial aid, and my family just doesn't qualify, and I got a merit scholarship, their largest merit scholarship, but it was still kind of expensive. The second school I applied for was the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. That was the closest school to my house. I didn't apply to any schools in state, but that's just a state over from me, and it was just kind of a close to home school in case I decided I didn't want to go far. They gave me no financial aid. They gave me quite a few merit scholarships, and it was a pretty cheap option, but I decided I did not want to go there. The third school I applied to was the University of Miami. They did not give me any financial aid either, but they did give me a merit scholarship. It wasn't very much, and the school was still very expensive. The fourth school I applied to was the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. And they did give me financial aid, but compared to all the other schools I applied to, it wasn't very much. And just because it's an out-of-state school, it was still pretty expensive. The fifth school I applied to was Duke University, and I did get into Duke University. They did give me financial aid as well. It was only a couple thousand less than the University of North Carolina, and it was still pretty expensive for my family, so I decided that was a no. The sixth school I applied to was Washington University, and I did get in. They did give me financial aid as well, but it was very, very confusing, and it also turned out to not be as much as I thought it was originally. The seventh school I applied to was the University of Michigan, and I did apply to their Ross School of Business BBA Preferred Admission, I think it's called, and I did get into that as well. They also gave me financial aid, which was very surprising because it's an out-of-state school, but I did have some schools that ended up being cheaper, so I decided that was a no for me. My eighth school was Vanderbilt University. I did get in. I visited, and I wasn't my favorite school, which was one of the reasons I decided not to go there. They did give me aid. It was okay. It wasn't bad. My ninth school was Brown University. I never visited. I kind of applied there spontaneously, and I did get in. Their aid was pretty good, but I did have schools, again, that were cheaper. Then my 10th school is Stanford University, and if you guys have seen my other video, you know that's the school that I chose to go to. I did get in. They did give me aid, and it was some of the best aid I did receive. It was really, really good and really amazing. The 11th school I applied to was the University of Pennsylvania, and I applied directly to their Wharton School of Business, and I did get in, but their aid was very similar to Stanford's. It was like $100 or like a couple $100 less, and I did like Stanford more, so that's kind of why I chose that. And then Northwestern University, that is where my sister goes. She loves it. They gave me really good aid as well, but it was kind of in the same couple hundred range as Stanford, and I did like the Stanford campus more, the Stanford feel, and the Stanford vibe. And then the last school I applied to was Harvard University, and I got waitlisted at Harvard University, but I put that last on the list for most financial aid because I hear their aid is really, really amazing, and I'm assuming that if I did get in, it probably would have been the most. So that's my list of schools from most aid to least aid, and financial aid was the biggest factor for me in deciding. But because Stanford, UPenn, and Northwestern were all in the same range, the same $1,000 range, I chose based on which school out of those three that I loved the most. And it ended up being Stanford, which is super exciting. So I think that's all I have today. That's a super short video. I thought it would be longer. I'm really sad that I didn't get to do like an actual travel vlog, but I think this video will still be good. So I hope you enjoyed. If you like my channel, maybe you can subscribe. I probably won't post that much, but if I do, then you'll be able to see it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a really, really good day. Bye!